What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai, so I'm the one here bringing another video. So today I am doing my Star Wars review. Now this one will be a no spoilers review. I do hope to possibly do another review separate, which will be a spoilers review, and one that I'll just be talking to you guys, and hopefully if you're watching that one you'll have seen it. But otherwise I'm gonna do this one non-spoilers, and then I will do one that is gonna have spoilers, and I will give you guys the option to watch both or either. So I just wanted to say things right now. It was a great movie. I can't like, to be honest with you, I went to see it with my dad, who he loves the Star Wars series too, and I've seen all 7 movies. He's only seen 6 of them. He never saw the first one, which, and the first one as in like number 1, not the first one as number 4. Number 1, which is the one that most people tend to hate, Phantom Menace. And I'll say this much right now: we really loved it. I especially. It was just a really good movie. Both of us could not complain. It was just a really, really fun movie. There was a lot of great humor, great characters, lots of interesting plot points, and just a whole lot of new and also references to the past, and characters that that if you're planning on going to see it, you'll be very happy to know that they will be returning, a lot of them, and it's a very nice thing. But I'm not going to go into any spoilers for any of you that are planning on it or haven't seen it yet, and I guarantee plenty of you guys have not seen it yet. So definitely I recommend it highly. It's a great movie. There was a ton of great storylines, a lot of expanded character connections between other characters, and just a lot of really interesting scenes that reference a lot of scenes from the past and reference other characters, and like, there's so many references in this, and there are so many things that are original, and there's so many things that are significant in this movie that I would love to that I will definitely be talking to you guys in my spoiler-filled video, which will be another video that I'll be doing that will probably come out not long after this one does, if not like directly after this one does, or like within that much time. But really just, I can't say enough about how good it was. It was super excellent. There was a lot of great storylines. One thing that you have to always remember about Star Wars, which I'm glad to see that they continue to do, is they emphasize a lot more on the animatronics rather than focusing on CGI, which is something that's so key. And that's not even a spoiler, that's just me saying like a fact that they've even brought up to the audience, is that they really emphasize on that, and that really shows that they care. They really do care, and they really want to work hard. They really want to give you the best they can, and that's one of the things that I always love about the Star Wars series, that it's a big movie series, it's a great series, and it's always done well. Regardless, even if there are a few movies that are not considered the best, it has still, regardless of how poorly some of them have been received, still remained a series that has been successful, has done well, and arguably one of the best movie series there have been over time. And there's not that there hasn't been a bunch of movie series, but that one has been one of the longest ones and one of the most significant ones that have done the best. And it's just nice to see all the different characters, and see the new ones, see the old ones, and just see how everyone plays out in the story, and how things unravel as the movie goes on, and everything gets played out, and it's just super exciting. And if you're a Star Wars fan, I highly recommend it. To me, I'm not gonna obviously again give you any details in this one, but in my spoilers one I will. I would definitely place this movie, and if you're wondering like how good would it be, like if you wanted to like get a sense of like, is this as good as the 4th or the 5th or the 6th movie, it's definitely up there. I don't know where I would put it. Personally, I like the 5th one's typically the one that people love the most, and I would put this movie pretty high. I don't know. I feel like in some way, like I don't know where I would put it, but at the same time, I feel like you could argue and say that it would be. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's somewhere in like it's not a bad movie. It's a really good movie. I just don't. I know it's not bad like 1, 2, and 3, which 3 even I would say was pretty decent, and but I think I just don't know where I would put it because at the same time like I feel like oh but I think this, but then I would say like no, but there was this scene and that scene's really good. So like I don't know. It's hard. All I'll say is that it's definitely probably in my top 3 Star Wars movies, and I don't know which one would make the 4th spot. So don't ask me which one. I really don't know. I'm trying to think because like every single time I would say like oh maybe this character, but then I'm like no it can't be that character, and then I'd be like this character, nope, can't be that character. So I'm really uncertain exactly which character would make sense and which character sounds logical to say that like that's the character. Then I mean not character. What am I saying? Movie that would make sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this one was a short, spoiler-free video, and I'm probably going to do a longer one, obviously, for my spoiler-filled one, where I get to talk to you guys. I have a lot of theories as well that I've been planning on, that I really want to talk to you guys about, and there's a lot of really awesome things that were done in this. Also, one of the best things about it is there are lots of, extra details that are super significant. Like there's a lot of foreshadowing and a lot of referencing that is done really well, and it makes me excited. Like it really makes me hyped for the 8th movie when that comes out, just because it was done so well, and that's just great to know that they've done this a movie so well, and they've really set everything up. It's a long movie, I will say that to you. I'm not going to give much more in that regard. It's a long movie, and but at the same time, it doesn't feel long. If you're curious, it doesn't feel long, but it definitely has a good length to it, and just in general, there's a lot of really excellent concepts and story arcs done, and a lot of just like connections with stories, and like putting pieces together and like working things out, and like matching pieces, and just determining how things need to work together. It's so big, and it's so important, and I can't say enough else other than that it's great. And if you're hoping to see a bunch of your favorite characters, a lot of the characters are definitely there. Not everyone from 4, 5, and 6 is there, but there's a bunch of characters that are definitely there. I'm not going to give away any information because I'd rather you guys see it for yourselves and tell me who you spot, because I've seen it, and there's a lot of really awesome things that they've done in this movie that were done so well. Seriously, I keep on just saying so well and really good, because it was not a bad movie. It was a good movie, and I'll tell you this much, I'm happy. Like, I really think that J.J. Abrams did his part well with The Force Awakens, and I think that there was just a lot of excellent story and excellent characters that were really given the right amount of attention that they needed, and that's so important. And also just the connections, the everything. I mean, there's so much, and the music, awesome. If you're a Star Wars fan, you know John Williams. You know how he does all his great songs and music from all these different movies. You know that like he is known for those things. And I'll tell you this much right now, he doesn't fail at all in this. Like, the music that they chose is perfect. It's intense at the right moments. It's calm at the right moments. It has the right builds. It has the right sense of like energy and thrill. There's just a lot of stuff going on with that, and just it really is a lot of attention and hype, and there's tons of humor. If you like humor and if you like Star Wars, you're gonna have fun. There is humor galore, and if you are a Star Wars fan, there are references galore, and there are things that will be funny that you will be loving, and there's a lot of just really, really interesting concepts and connections between older movies that are just done so well. Like, and I know I'm repeating myself in some ways, but at the same time, I feel like there's just I can't not, because there's just too much good. Like, Abrams did well, and I can't wait for the 8th movie. I really mean that. I mean, I mean, it's crazy to think that, like, I'm not sure if this is true anymore, but the theory was that they were going to release a movie every year. You know, they were going to have 8 and 9, like 8 come out next year and 9 come out the following year. And if they release 8 by next year, that's crazy. If they release 9 by 2017, that's so crazy. Do I expect that? No. Do I see that happening? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's going to happen soon. I just don't know when. Like, believe me, I guarantee 8's going to happen the next 2 years, at least, because they're pretty good at keeping things, like, fast-paced and doing things up well and giving enough time to really develop out the story well. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they choose to do that, where they release it that late, because you know, they want to have time, but at the same time, they know they're going to make back their money. I mean, I guarantee you, they've already made like, prior to the actual launch of the movie worldwide, they already made like $1 million, like over $1 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And think about it this way: this is Friday. Think about how many millions of dollars they'll have made by Sunday at like right before midnight. Think about that for a second. They'll probably have made like a couple $100,000, if not more, by the end of this, by the end of the weekend. And then think about how much they'll have in an entire week. I just can't even imagine. I can't imagine how big and how much they'll sell out and how successful it'll be. I mean, really, I just don't know. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I've been wanting to see this movie for so long, and I'm really happy I went to see it. I woke up early, and I am exhausted myself right now. But at the same time, I'm doing this here for you guys because I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please remember to subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Have you seen this movie yet? Are you planning on seeing it? When are you going to see it? Because I want to know. What are you looking forward to, and what things do you hope to see? And if you've seen it, then give me a thumbs up anyway, and tell me what what you love. I hope. Please leave spoilers out of this video if you're planning on writing in a spoiler. But if you're giving an opinion, that's cool. Just spoilers will go for the spoilers video. Opinions, just as a whole, can go for this video. So, and you can give opinions for the spoilers video as well. But like, this one just needs to be specifically opinions. That can be opinions and spoiler mentions. So that's about it for me, guys. So I'll see you guys next time. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again. So bye bye.